Well, hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have some exciting news from the company Roborock. These announcements are coming at CES 2022 and I'm here to announce them a little bit early for you. And let's go ahead and dive right into these new models. In fact, I have one with me right now and a little bit more on that a bit later. But first, the big new flagship model from Roborock is going to be called the S7 MaxV Ultra. Yes, that is quite a name for a robot vacuum. Let's first talk about the Ultra part of it. So Roborock is going to include a new dock with the S7 MaxV and they're calling it the Ultra dock, hence the name Ultra. And the Ultra dock is going to do several things that the S7 Plus dock cannot do, and that is to do with the mopping features of the S7 MaxV Ultra. Not only will the new Ultra dock empty the dustbin from the S7 MaxV Ultra, it will also wash the mopping pad and also refill the mopping tank. You see, the S7 MaxV Ultra is a take on the S7, the already excellent robot vacuum. It has a viberized mopping pad on the very back of it and an integrated water tank. That has not changed except for now when the Roborock S7 MaxV goes back to the dock. The mopping pad will now be cleaned by the dock and also the water tank refilled. At the same time, it will automatically empty out the contents of the internal dustbin of the S7 MaxV Ultra. Now, no word yet whether or not in the US there is going to be a bagless model of the dustbin. I do see here in the photos, I don't see a dustbin bag inside of it, but no word yet whether or not they're going to offer a model without the dust bag. But let's talk about the dock a little bit more. It does appear that the S7 MaxV will back up on the dock, and when it's there, the debris will be removed through the roller brush opening, just like on the original S7. And also, while it's there, the mopping pad will be scrubbed at 600 revolutions per minute with a device that kind of looks like a printing mechanism that slides back and forth on the mopping pad, scrubbing it, and also spraying water on it at the same time. That dirty water will be removed into one of the tanks on the back, one of the 3 tanks, one of them which is a dirty water tank, and while the clean water tank will be refilling the onboard water on the S7 MaxV Ultra. The 3rd tank, the one on the very end, is for the dust and dirt removal from the S7 MaxV Ultra. Again, no word whether or not they're going to have a bagless model here in the US. Roborock claims the auto refill station that automatically refills the water reservoir on the S7 MaxV Ultra will allow it to clean up to 50% more square footage than the old Roborock S7 model. The mopping pad on the S7 MaxV Ultra is largely unchanged by the looks of the photos that have been given to me by Roborock. It still has the awesome vibrating mopping pad system that we found on the S7, which vibrates at supersonic speed and also is able to rise up a few millimeters to clear carpets and short rugs. Now, it doesn't appear that Roborock has made any significant changes to the height of the viberized system and how high it is able to rise up off the floor. Okay, other news with the S6 MaxV Ultra is the MaxV part of the name. It is getting 2 front-facing stereo cameras for object avoidance, something that we haven't seen since the S6 MaxV. Now, Roborock is calling this Reactive AI 2.0, and in addition to the front-facing stereo cameras, they are now adding 2 additional sensors. They are calling this the 3D structural light sensors. I'm not really sure exactly what they are or how they function alongside the cameras, but Roborock claims that it has improvement for device and object recognition around your house. I also see 2 additional sensors on the front of the Roborock vacuum at about 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. No word yet what those sensors are. I find them kind of interesting. I don't know if it helps with navigation or not. In addition to the Reactive AI 2.0, Roborock has also announced a new 2-way video conferencing feature with the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra. With the S6 MaxV, you could only do 1-way audio, and I'm guessing with the S7 MaxV Ultra, you're now able to do 2-way audio in addition to the video. That's very helpful for if you are gone and away from your house. You can send your new S7 MaxV Ultra out and take a look at your pets, talk to them, listen to them, and just basically cruise around your house while remote controlling it from far away. Other new interesting news is the new ability for the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra to recognize furniture and place that furniture on your map, and which looks like a 3D map. Now, this illustration has been provided by Roborock here, and again, it's just an illustration, and they do say that the final product may be a bit different. Now, the S7 MaxV Ultra is going to be available the second quarter of 2022. No exact date just yet, but the MSRP for the unit is going to be around $1,400. In other news, Roborock is releasing a new series, the Q Series robot vacuum, which sits between its entry-level E Series and the already very popular S Series line. The new Q Series line is supposed to be a more affordable S Series and is going to come with a new auto empty dock. The auto empty dock will be paired up with a new robot vacuum. Details of the robot vacuum and the auto empty dock are very scarce at this time. The only thing I know is they are going to be releasing this also in the second quarter of 2022. Prices are yet to be determined. And the final news from Roborock is the Roborock Dyad. It is a wet-dry vacuum mop. Now, I've reviewed something similar recently, the DreamyTech Dreamy H11 Max. I was quite impressed with that. Roborock is going to improve on some of the drawbacks from that model with the edge-to-edge cleaning. Also, it has 3 roller brushes underneath. They are counter-rotating roller brushes, 1 large one in the front and 2 smaller ones in the rear, which give it the ability to do the edge-to-edge wall cleaning. The Roborock Dyad will also feature a dirty water tank that is 620 milliliters in size, a clean water tank which is 850 milliliters, a very strong vacuum motor at 270 watts, and 2 dedicated motors to spin those roller brushes. It will also feature 3 modes, an automatic mode, a max mode, and a dry suction mode, which will allow it to suck up liquids that may be spilled on your floor. The release date for the Roborock Dyad is February of 2022. No exact date just yet. The retail price on it should be around $450. As soon as I get a chance to fully review that, I'll have it out here on my channel before the release date. So if you would, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get more information on that before it gets released. Alright everybody, well, I appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those down below. I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get further details and tests on these new models as soon as they come out. Take it easy everyone. Bye-bye.
Stop it, you two. Knock it off right now.